It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway from Seattle. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Go.
First play is to the air. Taken in by Noah Fant. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Tompkins now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
On one, ready?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Man in motion here. Burrow's first play going to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
First couple snaps, first drive of the game, it's all about who can land that opening punch. Gain that first advantage in a game-long back and forth. Well, that opening punch was a solid cross, maybe even an uppercut that caught him right on the job and sets an immediate tone for this defense.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Burrow out of the shotgun. He's loaded another one up. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground, incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll motion him out of the backfield left. 2nd and 8. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This will be caught by Cooper. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Handoff to Walker from the gun. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he's able to push forward to the 25. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pull out in front further, 13-zip. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Tompkins now to return. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down, and number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Walker now from the gun. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal.
And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So the holding backs him up. They'll try to get that back and then some on 2nd and goal. Pass play now. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The 20-zip lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Gun.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Here we go, here we go.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, and they go right back to him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Here we go.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. ETN again. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
That's the end of one, and yikes, things looking a little out of hand already. 21-0 our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Let's get set.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Burrow setting up the play action. Headed out right. He's running with it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's going to take this down inside the 25 before being stopped. The 6-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 11.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Gun.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They go right back to ETN. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. It's a 36-yard look for him. Butker knocks it through. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers out to determine how severe this may be.
Ready up.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Seven Pirates. Get up.
Back to throw. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third down from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Walker on first down. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks hoping to grow their lead before halftime. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Staying with Walker. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
From the gun on 3rd down. Has it in close. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Williams reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get more points to end a lopsided first half. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go, here we go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Counter give to Etienne. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
2nd and 13. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Here we go, set.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Barner's got it, complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. Track it, 60.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty. Back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Man in motion out of the slot. Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's a 9-yard pickup, and it gives him a 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
ETN on 3rd down. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Gun.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Inside handoff goes to ETN. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Here we go.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Trying it right side with ETN. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Here we go.
Here's ETN on the give. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10 now. He'll get this to ETN. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bengals with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's get set.
Burrowed from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Now a carry by ETN. And it's a gain on the run down to the 23. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And we just saw this movie. They stopped him again at the line.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. Butker knocks it through. And that's only a small chip off of what's still a 29-point advantage.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Take go.
Walker running to the right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running with Walker again. And he's brought down for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Here's Walker running right. And he'll take it forward for a small gain to about the 22. A pickup of only 2, and now it's 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Bengals football.
On 1, ready?
1st down, ball at the 36.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Bengals trying to do some window dressing. Second and 3 now.
Here we go.
From the 42. On a quick slant, he's got Allen. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Here we go.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st down, Burrow to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
11.
They'll run, ETN. And he's brought down after a decent gain. 6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here we go.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one.
On 2.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Going power with a big tight end. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals making the scoreboard look a touch better. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
They'll try it on the ground. And this play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. All right, one more snap to play here. Give up the gut to Walker. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before barely saw at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been